Uthman collected together the books to burn them. Why did Uthman collect together the books to burn them?
So it wasn't that it's just books. So what happened is people would write the Quran down on like stones. They write it on parchment. They write it on anything.
Yeah,
right?
it wasn't compiled together, was it?
It wasn't compiled into one single book. So what he did is he took all of these.
When did
he
get?
Let's not have all of these like pages scattered over whatnot. Let's unify it into one book so it's all nice and organized. And let's do that. And let's burn all the other copies. We'll keep one unified, nice book.
Was it 5? Wasn't there 5 unified books? How well do you know your faith, mate? Because I seem to be correcting you on what you know.
What do you mean by 5?
Well, he sent out 5 copies, didn't he?
He made one unified copy.
Do you know what Cairo 1924 is?
That's the Mus'haf that we have today. That's just the printing version.
Yes.
It's the same script. What I'm telling you is the script was unified. The Uthmani script was created by Uthman.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the book itself, the printing. Okay. I'm not talking about that.
If I was going to do a thought question with you. If I have a white T-shirt on that says Leeds United on it, yeah, and I tell you I've got a Leeds United T-shirt on, and then someone tells you I've got a red Man United T-shirt on, how do you find out which is true? You just look, don't you?
What does this have to do anything with it?
You just look, don't you? Like, this is a white Leeds United T-shirt. I'm wearing it. You've got eyes.
Yeah, and you can just look at the script and it's the same.
Okay, so can you test the script? If I look at a Harry Potter book, I can't find Hogwarts because it's a fictional book. If I look at the Bible and I look at the Quran, we share the same people in it, don't we? All these people before got it wrong because Allah's word got corrupted, yeah, by people changing it. So one person got strangled by an angel and wrote down everything in one book. Not lots of people over a long distance time said they've all got it wrong, yeah. Even though it wasn't centrally located, it was in different areas. So they've changed all different bits. So there's no way we can correct it. But I've got it right. Can we now test that book against the Bible? If I say, if I read this story, the same person, same story, and this one, it's obviously different because this one's called the Quran.
I mean, it's historically proven that the Bible has changed, and it's historically proven that there's errors in the Bible, scribal errors.
Okay.
Do
you know what I'm showing you now?
Numerology errors that you were so proud about, your little numerology errors.
Yeah, I am.
There's different places in the Bible where it says, okay, this guy ruled for 40 years, and then it said, no.
King Ahab. I love that one. Do you want to do that one? Do you want to do that one live with me?
Okay, man.
Do you want to do it live with me?
Listen.
No, listen, Aki. Do you want to do it live with me? That one, because I can make you laugh at the teachers that told you that's wrong. Taking me a while, but I can do it. Just woke up. I can prove the people that you listen to that tell you this is wrong are lying to you, and we know it. And if they
you're telling me the Bible has no mistakes, no contradictions.
I'm telling you, yeah, I am.
No scribal errors, bro. You're actually delusional.
Are you scared? Are you telling me the Quran's perfect?
Absolutely, it is.
Okay, why is the Quran perfect?
It has 0 contradictions, and it's preserved as it is since the 1400 years. And we have people who actually memorize it. Who memorizes the Bible from cover to cover in its original language?
The Bible.
Guess what?
Ready?
Y'all don't have it.
Ready? The Bible's 3 times bigger, and I love it when you say, "Has anyone memorized it?" and do it in one go. Can you show me a video of one person, a Hafi Quranist? If I had a son and I was Muslim, if I was Christian and I had a son and he could repeat the Bible, I'd go, yo, wait there, son, put on your best suit and tie. I'm going to get you a nice cup of tea. I'm going to set up this camera. I'm going to record you. I'm going to stand with you all day. Actually, 2 days, because it takes that long. You can find 10-hour recitations of the Quran.
Do you know what we have? We have every single Ramadan, we complete the entire Quran
multiple people submit to each other.
You want to test it right now? Open a Quran. I'm actually somebody who memorized it. I finished my memorization when I was 12. Open a Quran, I'll show you the miracle right now. Test me anywhere.
Okay, where is my Quran?
Test me anywhere. Read it in Arabic and I'll be able to continue. Anywhere.
I want to see your face on the
I'll
screen.
show you the miracle of the Quran live, bro.
We'll do it right now. Where's my Quran?
You can read Arabic?
No, I read it in English. Can you read Arabic?
Yeah, I want you to read in Arabic and I continue from where you read in Arabic.
I can't read in Arabic, can I? I'm English.
I don't have English memorized, but I could probably make out the Arabic from the English. I don't have the English memorized.
Okay, well I know Arabic words, so let's go for it. I want to see your face when you do it. The K. Okay, let's go to Surah 15 Al-Kahf.
Okay, I know that one. Yeah.
Why are you clicking on things?
I'm not clicking anything, bro. Bro, I'm not clicking anything. This guy.
But how do I know you? How do I know you're getting it from memory?
I'm going from memory, bro.
I've got to trust you.
Yeah.
Why can't I see your face?
I'll show my face on here, bro.
What? Were you scared?
Listen, I'll just do it so fast that you won't even doubt that I looked it up. Go.
We'll just go. Just read. Surah 15 Al-Kahf.
Tell me the beginning.
And it will become smooth and dusty ground, or its water will become sunken into the earth, and you should never be able to seek it. And the fruits were encompassed by ruins, and he began to turn...
What is this? No, what is this, bro? What is this?
This is the...
And it will be smooth and dusty ground. What is this, bro? Can you read the Arabic?
No, I can't read Arabic. This is the Quran.
This doesn't sound right.
Well, this is the Quran, mate. I'm giving this off the Dawah team. This is your
and
Quran.
Your fruits were encompassed by ruins. I can't even think of an ayah that has anything remotely close to that. Can you actually?
Did I not say that with me you would never be able to have patience? Moses said, "Do not blame me for what I forgot, and do not cover me in my matters with difficulty." So they set out until they met a boy. He, i.e., Al-Qadir, killed him. Moses said, "Have you killed a pure soul for another?"
There.
Go on then.
I'm reading the Arabic.
Go on then.
I just read it.
Just do the whole Quran. Do a chapter from there.
whole Quran. This guy said. The verse you're reading from is أَقَتَلْتَ نَفْسًا بِغَيْرِ نَفْسٍ.
Right. Okay. Congratulations.
قَالَ إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Can you read the Arabic?
No.
What's the point of this, bro? Okay, it says he says this is the English, and it might not be the exact English that you're reading. It says, "I know what you do not know."
Well, is that all you've got?
That's what it says in the next thing.
Does this prove that it's real then?
Does it not say, "I know what you do not know"?
So we met a boy. He killed him. Moses, have you killed a pure soul for another killing a soul? You've certainly done a deplorable thing. And he said, "Didn't I tell you that you?" No, it doesn't.
لن تستطيع معي صبرا. That you will not have. Did I not tell you that you will to be patient with what I say?
That you'll never be able to have patience. Yes, it does. Okay, cool.
And he said, "If
you know your Quran very well. Do you know who I am?
Who are you, bro? Christian Prince? I don't care."
No. I do apologetics. I'm literally in that link above you. I'm showing you the archaeological evidence of Moses and comparing it to the Quran. I came to my faith by trying to disprove the Bible. I continued to study the Quran because I put both books next to each other and it broke my heart. The archaeological evidence. I mean, I still attack the Bible. I just came to it through the evidence, like physical evidence. I was the biggest skeptic in the world. So I gave my life to continue to study and just compare the evidence, because if it's true, if I'm wearing a white Leeds United t-shirt, you can just look. What I love about Muslims
just look at the miracle of the Quran because it's right in front of you, and it's a miracle that we can experience today. And just listening to it will help you realize that miracle.
I get that, but my partner saw Jesus in a dream, and I got saved by a demon 5.5 years ago. So I've had supernatural experience. That's why.
Beautiful, bro.
Well,
I mean, you saw it in your dream and you thought it was Jesus, bro.
No. Do you want to hear?
Could have been Jesus, but he was telling you to come to Islam, bro. Do you want
to hear her talk about it? I've got a recording of her talking about Jesus. It takes 30 seconds, only a short one. She sent it the other day when I was talking to someone.
Okay.
Just wait there.
Sure.
Cool. And I can elaborate because it's only 30 seconds, and I used to ask her to tell it to me every time I went to bed. It's amazing. Never seen Jesus. I'd love to. Here you go.
When him in my room, I see him stand and have so many people around him. Him stay in the middle.
I can't hear anything, bro.
And have people in the hand. Every people have stone, and everyone takes stone for him.
You can't hear it.
No, I can't hear.
Okay, so when I lived in Thailand, I kept on telling her, look at the evidence of the Bible, this, that, the other. It's so easy, just look. I was obsessed. I'm obsessed with God, and I was like, just look. It's true.
Have you read the Quran, bro?
Of course,
have you actually read it?
Yeah, of course I have.
It's a miracle, bro. It's a miracle. Do you not love it?
Have you? No, I don't.
You don't love it?
No.
Nah, I don't believe
you've read the Bible?
I don't believe you've read it.
Have you read the Bible?
I've read portions of the Bible. Yeah, I haven't read it cover to cover, but I've read parts of the Bible. For example, 1 Timothy 2:12. I love that.
In the end days, people will love us themselves.
What does 1 Timothy 2:12 say? Do you remember?
No, because I don't learn it that way. I learn by video and listening.
It says a woman should be silent in the presence of
a man. In the church,
yeah.
A woman should be silent in the church.
I like that.
Okay, cool. Do you know how to read the Bible in context?
I mean, sure. Sure. You have your commentary.
No. Context. Dispensations. Who he's talking
just by reading who's this chapter. That's not hard.
No.
I remember reading about Lot's daughters. It was really.
Do you know what's brilliant?
All the pornography and
my favourite one. I debate Kenny Bomber on this one for 4 hours on Lut, Sodom and Gomorrah, when Angel Gabriel flipped the city of Sodom with the wing, and rained down rocks, not so big, not so small, with their names on. You know it perfectly, the story. Whatever, and it says...
That's the story in the Bible that you're talking about, right?
No, this is in the Quran. When Angel Gabriel... Flipped over Sodom with the wing.
Yes, flipped over Sodom and Gomorrah and...
On top of itself.
Pelted them with... Yes.
And pelted them before that, pelted them with dry clay, not so big, not so small, with their
I don't know about the not so big, not so small, dry. I don't know about that. I don't know where you got that from, bro.
Or the Quran.
Show me in the Quran where it says not too big, not too small.
Well, I can do it if you want.
Yeah, show me. Not too big, not too small.
Clay stones, not too big, not too small. And we rain down them stones.
Where does it say not too big, not too small?
I'm trying to find it.
You're not gonna find it. It doesn't say not too big, not too small.
Okay, just for time's sake, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I am human. Yeah.
Anyway, doesn't matter.
Cool. So, and does it not say this? And they will walk past it day and night. Allah said they will walk past it day and night.
Who will walk past what day and night?
The people will walk past Sodom.
This is you're referring to
this is the Quran.
Lut?
I'll tell you the Bible version next.
Past day and night. There's day and night mentioned other places in the Quran, but not in the case of Lut. I don't recall that, bro.
Let me look for that one because that one's really important. So, I mean, it's a city. It's there, isn't it? But in the Bible, it says it'll leave as a testimony. So, and the story's a little bit different in the Bible, but the same. And they all walk past Sodom day and night. See if I can find it. Okay, here we go. The destruction of the people of Lut. Allah tells us that he sent his servants a messenger Lut, peace be upon him, to his people. They denied him, so Allah saved him from among them. Him and his family were the exceptions of his wife, who was destroyed along with her people. Allah destroyed them with different kinds of punishment. He made the vicinity a foul, stinking lake, which is on a well-travelled route where people pass by night and day, i.e., is adding into this, i.e., the Dead Sea, which lies close to the city of Sodom and Gomorrah on the highway between Arabia.
Yeah, can you tell me where you're reading from? Like,
I'll send you it now. This got the
which surah? Which surah is it?
I'll send you it now.
Safat one.
So listen. Let me just explain the Bible's version because you know your version. Yeah, the Bible said that God rained down brimstone and fire. Brimstone means sulfur. It's the direct translation. So balls of sulfur rained down on a city, and he burnt them to ash, and he salted the area. Yeah, so nothing would grow. And he turned Lot into a pillar of salt. And he said he will leave it as a testament. Now, all the way through for thousands of years, historians have documented going past Sodom and Gomorrah because it's a place, a huge city. You can go to the huge city. And this is my favourite subject, Sodom and Gomorrah. And I use it with Muslims and I use it with the homosexual community and atheists because the Bible says God destroyed this city with balls of fire and he's left it here to show you not to do these things. There's the city. In the top video, the first 20 minutes is the place of Sodom and Gomorrah, walking around it. And every 2 to 3 meters, there are balls of sulfur, 99.8% pure, which you can pick out and set on fire today. And then there's a woman. There's a fake wife, yeah, which they show a rock on the top of the hill. They say this is her, but it's not. And then there's one that is the real one towards Jordan, and there's a fat woman. There's a tall pillar of salt, and there's a woman turning around like that, looking back, turned to a pillar of salt.
Okay.
And I don't need to tell you what to think. That's why I called it the evidence of the prophets, not the Bible, because Muslims will I'll trick them and I'll go, oh, here's evidence of Lut, Abraham, Nuh, Musa. And when they go, oh yeah, cool, that's amazing, and I skip, and I go, I've got to tell other people. And I show them it, and they look, and they go, oh, bugger. And then that's their problem, and they're hooked, and then they look. Because I have no other agenda than the truth. I'm attacking the Bible forever. I literally opened both books and was
so you're looking for the truth?
I got born again, bro. I have Jesus. I have a spiritual encounter with Jesus for about 5 years now. So I know God. It's a two-way relationship. You cannot.
No, you're pretty close to the truth, but you're not there yet.
Okay, cool. That's your opinion. We find out when we die. I don't get judged according to the Bible. I'm not looking on my good deeds. It's fine. But I couldn't become Muslim because I can't. No one can show me the evidence. If you can, I'll take the Shahada.
The evidence of what? What evidence are you looking for?
The truth. The truth is not subjective. When I study all faiths. I've got a YouTube channel. I study all faiths. And I ask people to show me. Buddha, born different places. There's no evidence for anything else. You can't
like I told you, bro, the message has been the same and it's been perverted.
Okay.
It's to worship one God alone and don't associate partners with him. The Bible got it wrong because you associate partners with him.
The second video down is, do you know what quantum physics is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very theoretical. Very.
No, it's not theoretical. It's provable, but we can't fully understand it.
So can you prove that if the one atom has
We
a
have
pair
quantum
and you take
computers.
it a million light years, can you prove all of these theories? No, you can't.
Are you arguing with me, or are you listening to new information?
No. Listen, you're talking to an engineer right now. There's theories. There's quantum theory. It hasn't been proven.
No. We can't understand it fully.
No, we can't prove it.
We can prove it works. It's there.
No, you can't prove. No, there's things in quantum theory that you can't prove.
Yeah, I know there are.
You physically can't prove them.
I know there are. But we understand that it is a thing, but we can't fully understand it.
What are you talking about, bro?
It's not just a theory. We can understand it, but we
Give
can't.
me a specific part of quantum physics that you're talking about.
Okay, the double slit experiment. Do you know about the double slit experiment?
Okay, that exactly that is, you can't prove it.
I'm not saying we can fully understand it. I can say we show that it exists. We can show there's 11 dimensions, but we live in 3.5. We can. How intelligent are you, or do you just pretend to be? Are you good at memorizing things and
prove to
trusting
me there's
things?
11 dimensions, bro.
Okay, I can't prove to you, but I could point you to people that I listen to. So I'm not arrogant enough to say that I can prove that. I listen to very intelligent people. I question everything. Okay. Even Einstein was talking about 11 dimensions. The Bible talks about it. We can't see it. It infers. It infers to things, how things interact. There's all sorts of different dimensions.
Sure, there's things that we can't see.
Of course there are.
For you to say that there's 11 dimensions?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a theory.
No, I don't think it is a theory. I mean, that's what science kind of agrees on. But that's fine. Science can be wrong. I don't trust theories. I test theories. But anyway, let's not get stuck on this one. I'm telling you that I became Christian because when I compared the stories of the prophets with the evidence of it, it looks like the Bible's true, and it looks like the Quran's trying to cover up the Bible. So people can argue with me. Now, the bottom one is the mathematical patterns all the way through the Bible. That's why I'm King James only. And I identified how to find the word of God. What's the signature of God that God creates and man can't? The reason I continue to study Islam is because it broke. I'm from the UK. I've got loads of Muslim people around me, and it broke my heart. What I love about Muslims is they have so much faith in something they can't prove.
What do you mean you can't prove it? You can obviously prove it. What are you asking?
Didn't they talk about the holes in the Quran recently? Not
what holes are you talking about?
Oh, perfect preservation. Do you watch the internet? Are you up to date with kind of apostasy in the Muslim faith?
Sure, there's a bunch of people who leave and spread falsehood and whatnot.
Okay.
That's none of my business.
Okay.
When you're talking about the preservation of the Quran, it's perfectly preserved.
The holes in the Quran. Zakati, I think it's called. Hang on. Into the Z. And then and Ali Dawah just talked about the miracles of science being the miracles of the Quran being debunked.
Bro, I don't get Islam from the internet, bro. I don't get it from some YouTube guy talking.
Where do you get it from? A book?
I get it from the Quran and the Sunnah, bro. It's that simple.
Okay, cool.
If it's not mentioned there, I don't care what somebody says. Somebody's opinion doesn't matter to me. It's what God says. It's not what Ali Dawah says or this guy says. It doesn't matter to me what they say, bro. It's what's in the Quran and what's in the Sunnah.
Would you test
it's what God says. It's what God says, bro. It's not what this guy says.
How do you know that the Quran's... have you looked at any other faiths? Forget Christianity. Have you looked at Buddhism?
I've looked at Buddhism. I've looked at Taoism. I've looked at Christianity. I've looked at Judaism.
Were you born
into... At one point, I was an atheist.
Were you born into a Muslim family?
Yes, I was.
What happened? What would happen if you left Islam?
I did.
What happened?
Nothing.
Did you tell them?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm a salesman of 15 years. I get awards for knocking on doors and listening to people. That's why I'm an evangelist. Because I can just listen to people and it doesn't matter what they say, I know what they're saying. Can I ask you that question again? Did you tell your family you left Islam?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So normally I record my conversations. I'm not actually recording this one. It would have been a brilliant one, but I only record one way, so people can only see my face because I talk to Muslims and they get excommunicated, and I don't tell them what to think. I tell them that I attack the Bible, and this is the best. This is how I believe in the Bible through the evidence, and it breaks my heart. When I teach in the church, in the kids, I don't tell them what to think because a lot of the kids have got parents that have gone, oh, this Bible's right and we should do this and that's great, but we have the internet now and we can go to these places on planes and we can test it and we have supercomputers and we have all these kind of things that we can use to show the Bible's true, not believe. This is a white t-shirt, a Legionite t-shirt, just show them. And they go, and I've had kids come up to me and goes, and they're struggling with the faith because they've got Muslims in the school, and then they're getting taught evolution, and they've got all these different things that other people believe different things, yeah. And I just say, name me a story. I'll open the Bible on a random page, and I'll read that. Unless it's Proverbs or something prophetic, there's difficult books to prove, you know, Proverbs, Psalms, Songs of Solomon. There's all these crazy books, yeah, that you can't test, but most of them you can test. And I read down until I find a name, a person, or a place, and I go and show them it. A tribe. This tribe's over here. They're documented outside of the Bible at this time. This is where they are now. That's the king. Here's the archaeology of that king. Here's that king being talked about in here. I just.
That's really cool and all, but you know, you have no last names in the Bible. You can't actually trace these people's lineage. There's no lineage in the Bible, bro. You don't have that.
We do have lineages.
We don't. When you're speaking about a person in the Bible, it's only their first name.
We do have lineages in the Bible. We have entire books that go through the lineages.
In the Bible, show me.
Numbers. The whole book is the most boring book in the world. It's lineages all the way down from Adam.
Show me.
It's Numbers. I mean, it's so boring. It's untrue. It's the most boring book in the world. It's the third book in the Bible.
You're saying Numbers has all the lineages?
Bro, it's so boring, it's untrue. My Bible's upstairs. And my friend's Bible's downstairs. Hang on, look. It's so boring, it's a joke. Oh no, it's not. Hang on. Let me go get my Bible. Just, might have left it in the kitchen. Can you go online and just go Numbers? It's just the lineages. It's the most boring book in the world. Numbers, lineages, wow. I mean, I've read it once, if that. I hate it. It's literally lines and lines and lines. And then in Matthew and Mark, they have different lineages. I've just got the Quran downstairs. Yeah, mine's upstairs. It's just lineages, mate. And do you know that every name in the Bible has a meaning? Every name has a meaning, and it adds into the story as well. Can you see?
What are you showing me?
No, I'm not running upstairs. My house is massive. I'm not running upstairs.
I'm just looking at something right now.
Numbers, yeah?
They don't have last names, right? Mary Magdalene identifies Mary as from the town where she came from.
Yeah, but people didn't really need last names back in the day, I don't think, because there wasn't that many people. It was Jesus of Nazareth, son of Joseph, by Joseph.
You don't really know who they're actually talking about.
So in the olden days, I would be called Adam, son of Michael, from Leeds.
Yeah, what if there's another Adam and his father's name is Michael and he's
also
from
we
Leeds,
found that problem today. I don't know, mate. I haven't got all the answers. I'm just telling you what the Bible says. Do you know that the names in the Bible? I mean, in Genesis 5, watch this. Genesis 5. Chuck, Missler, Noah to Adam to Noah. Watch this. Adam to Noah. I want you to listen to this one because this is an example of numerology that you don't think that numerology is this, but it is. Okay, So the genealogy, there's a genealogy in Genesis. It's not good at here.
Yeah, I have to go to school now, bro.
Okay,
like,
listen.
I'm not trying to cut you
I'll
off
be
or
30
anything.
seconds.
I have to go to school.
I'll be 30 seconds. The genealogy of
30
Adam
seconds
to
first.
Noah. Adam, Seth, Enosh, Cain, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah. That's their names. The meaning of their names is this. Man appointed...
Between Adam all the way to Noah, you only named like what,
10
7,
people.
8 names?
10 people.
Bro, that's impossible.
Adam to Noah. No, it's not. They lived a very long time. Man appointed mortal sorrow. The blessed God, descending, teaching, his death shall bring the despairing comfort and rest. That's the gospel in their names. And it's listed in that order. Man appointed mortal sorrow. The blessed God, descending to train and teach, his death shall bring the despairing comfort and rest. It's in Genesis 5.